Alright guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are going to be talking about the lethal gaming gear Neptune. So this pad, you're obviously noticing that it says Neptune and not Neptune. So let me just explain why it says that. I bought this mouse open boxed to save about $3. So this is probably why it was open box, just a cosmetic defect. I doubt anyone even bought this. They probably just saw this come out of factory like this and then decided to label it open box because obviously no one wants to pay full price for a cosmetic defect. Was it worth it, in my opinion, to go open box on this? I mean, for me, it's not my only mouse pad, so having a cosmetic defect isn't a big deal for me. But if this is your main mouse pad, I'd pay the extra $3 and just get it regular, but it's up to you. All right, so I want to just get into this pad. So the first issue I have with this pad is that it's very hard to get it flat. Even now, it's not fully flat, but it's good enough. It doesn't bother me anymore. But I had to like try and make it flat because it doesn't come flat packed. The Saturn desk pad didn't either, but it just didn't have this issue. I guess because this pad is really small. I don't know. I just had a hard time getting it flat. So you might have to do something to flatten it. I'm just letting you know. In terms of surface feel and performance, I mean, this surface is the fastest cloth pad I've ever used. It feels really good. It's kind of feels smooth but firm, if I would say. It definitely feels faster than the Saturn with way less stopping power, if any. But this Saturn is still pretty fast, so I just want to let you know that faster than the Saturn and less stopping power. And you can tell by the colors of the surfaces, this is more gray to the Saturn's black. And yeah, so the speed is really good in game. I mostly played COD. I played a little Splitgate on this. It felt very accurate. My tracking felt very good. I was able to get some really quick beams on people. Like, I'm no pro player or anything, but this mouse pad just felt really good in game. In terms of stitching, you can see here the stitching feels fine. Obviously, I've only had this pad a little over a week, so you're not going to be able to tell that fast if there's stitching issues. In terms of the base, it looks like it has the same base as the Saturn. I'm assuming it's the same base. This is a relatively cheap base for me. It doesn't move around, obviously, because I have it on top of another mouse pad, and then the desk size won't move around much because you'll have stuff on top of it. But if you do buy this, put it on your desk, it might move around a little. It never moves around while gaming. I did use it without the desk pad under just to test out the base. But sometimes when you're just doing regular stuff, you might like hit your finger into it and it'll move. So I'm just letting you know the mouse pad base is not good, but they do offer a Neptune Pro for that. In terms of overall QC, everything about this pad came fine. Obviously, you have this, but you're not going to get this cosmetic defect on a non-open box. So I think this is really, really good pad, really good quality. Um, in terms of available sizes and prices, last time I checked, there was no open box units in stock, but for non-open box units, this comes in 49,420, which is this size at $15. 500x500 is basically this pad all the way down to where the Saturn is, just cut off this side. That is $20, and then 1,000 by 500 is 25, and then you have 1,200 by 550, which is 30, which is probably too small for 90. I mean, too big for 99% of people. And then, so in terms of should you buy this or the Saturn, so I would say the Saturn is a much more safer choice. But if you just want speed and you don't care about control, you never play games like Valorant or CS:GO, you just want to play COD, Apex, Splitgate, these types of games where you don't necessarily need control, I'd say go for the Neptune. But obviously, the Saturn is going to be a better all-arounder, but the Neptune is better for games with speed. Um, so overall, should you buy the Neptune? I think yes. I just want to be clear. I'm no like mouse pad expert. I don't know as much about mouse pads as I do keyboards and mice. But through my casual use of mouse pads, this has been amazing, and I think it's a really good option for a really good value. And if you're looking for that $15 pad plus shipping and you want speed, this is it. And that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you so much for watching.